Welcome back to the channel. If you're someone who earns good money but still feels financially stuck, stressed, or confused about where your paycheck keeps going, you're in the right place, because in this video, we're moving beyond the problem and into real solutions that can finally give you control, clarity, and peace with your money. Now that you understand why making good money doesn't automatically make you feel wealthy, it's time to implement a system that will finally give you control, clarity, and freedom over your finances. And the first step is to take a hard look at your fixed expenses, which are the invisible drain on your income, including rent or mortgage, car payments, insurance, loans, subscriptions, and recurring bills, because these are the items that silently consume most of your paycheck before you even have a chance to enjoy it. And the key is not to cut everything drastically, but to identify which expenses are truly necessary, which can be reduced and which are optional, and even small adjustments here can free up hundreds or thousands of dollars each month. Next, implement the first 48 hours rule, which means that as soon as your paycheck arrives, the money should be automatically divided into separate categories. So before you spend a single dollar on discretionary items like dining out, entertainment, shopping, or luxury purchases, a fixed percentage goes directly into savings, investments, and emergency funds. This ensures that the most important financial priorities are addressed first, and the remaining money is then what you can actually spend, which reduces guilt, stress, and the feeling of being broke. And to make this truly effective, set up automated transfers so you are not relying on willpower, because willpower alone is unreliable. Automation makes the system fail, proof and consistent. For example, you might decide that 20% of your paycheck goes into savings, 10% into investments, 5% into your emergency buffer, and the remaining 65% is for living expenses. This simple division already creates a financial structure that protects your money from disappearing into lifestyle inflation. Speaking of lifestyle inflation, one of the reasons high earners still feel broke is that as income grows, spending grows faster. So part of this system involves creating awareness and boundaries. Track your discretionary spending, notice patterns, pause unnecessary upgrades or indulgences that do not align with your goals, and remember, this is not about depriving yourself but gaining control, because when your money is organized and purpose-driven, you experience less stress and more freedom. The next step is to build a buffer or emergency fund that covers at least 1 month of essential expenses. Having this buffer means that when unexpected events occur, like a car repair, medical bill, or temporary loss of income, you are not forced into panic or debt, and it provides psychological comfort that is just as valuable as the money itself. Another part of the system is to set realistic, structured spending guidelines for discretionary money. Not rigid budgets that create guilt or tension, but clear parameters that allow you to enjoy your lifestyle responsibly while still making progress toward financial goals. For example, you might allocate a specific amount per month for entertainment, eating out, hobbies, or travel. And once that money is used, you know you're staying within your limits, teaching discipline through design rather than willpower. Then comes the implementation of consistent review and adjustment, at least once a month. Sit down and review your cash flow, see where money went, check if priorities were met, adjust for overspending, refine percentages for savings, investments, and discretionary spending if necessary. And this monthly habit is crucial for long-term financial health because it keeps the system aligned with your evolving income and goals. Another key component is understanding that money is a tool for options, not just consumption. The purpose of this system is to ensure that your money works for you, creating flexibility and opportunities instead of just paying bills. The difference between someone who feels rich and someone who feels broke despite high income is almost always the presence or absence of a working system. And when this system is implemented consistently, you start to notice that money no longer controls your emotions. You can make decisions without stress, delay purchases without guilt, and invest confidently knowing that your foundation is secure. A practical example is if your car unexpectedly needs $800 in repairs. Instead of cutting into your paycheck, you simply use your emergency buffer, preventing panic, debt, and emotional stress. Another example is if your income increases, instead of automatically upgrading lifestyle, increase savings, investments, and buffer portions first, which ensures growth in wealth rather than growth in expenses. And this habit over time compounds exponentially because each year, more of your income is automatically directed toward building real financial freedom rather than being consumed immediately. Now let's talk about mindset because systems alone aren't enough. Remind yourself regularly that money is a tool, not a measure of your worth, and controlling your cash flow is about gaining freedom, not about restricting enjoyment. This mindset reduces anxiety and creates consistency in following the system. Another practical tip is to use visual tracking for motivation. Watch your savings and investment accounts grow each month. Notice how the emergency buffer increases and celebrate small wins without creating a reward that undermines progress. Finally, understand that the true feeling of wealth comes from options and security, not from flashy spending or appearances. When you implement this step-by-step system, auditing fixed expenses, automating your paycheck, building a buffer, managing discretionary spending, tracking monthly, and maintaining the right mindset, you stop feeling broke, gain confidence, and experience financial peace. So start today, set up your categories, automate your transfers, review your expenses, and watch how taking control of your cash flow transforms your financial life. Because this system is simple but powerful, and when done consistently, it will change not only how much money you have, but also how it feels in your life, giving you the freedom and clarity every high-income earner deserves, but often never achieves.